All right, we have the Coachman Pixel from Sphere Rental. Let's go over the exterior training. So in the back of the RV, we'll have your supplies. So you have a bag for electrical, a bag for dumping the holding tank, and your fresh water, the blue bag for your freshwater garden hose. So around this side, this is where you'll connect your power cord. These are all your connection ports. City water is for when you hook to the campground and you're running off of their water supply. The fresh water connection is when you need to fill the freshwater tank. This is the cassette for the toilet. And then there's a gray water tank, and this is the valve to dump it. And then this is where the hose is stored. You fill fuel up here next to the door, right here. All right, this is Steve with Sphere Rental. We're going to go over the Pixel by Coachman utility hookups. So first, you have the power. You'll connect the surge protector to the campground pedestal, and then you connect the other end to the RV right here. For water, you'll connect the pressure regulator and water filter to the water spigot at the campground. And then the other end will connect to the city water connection on the RV. If you need to fill the onboard holding tank, just connect this hose over to here, which is the freshwater tank on board. Wait until the gauge on the inside says the tank is full, and then disconnect that. Turn it off and disconnect it. So for the gray water tank on the Pixel, you'll connect the hose that will be stored in this pipe. Connect it to there. It's just a quarter turn. And then the other end will connect to the 90, and then that 90 will connect into the sewer. And then once you're all hooked up, you'll pull the gray water valve, this valve right here, straight out. And you leave that pulled out while you're at the campground with full hookups. That way you can take longer showers, do dishes without filling up your gray water tank. The black tank, or the toilet tank on this one, is a cassette. So once that's full, you'll just pull the cassette out, turn this knob or pipe, and then you'll dump it down the same sewer line at the campground or your dumping station that you dumped your gray water into. Once that's dumped, rinse it out, clean it out, and then make sure there's no mess or debris in here. There shouldn't be. And it just snaps back in. All right, you'll also have a water sprayer. When you're connected to the city water and that's turned on, or if you're not connected and you have your onboard water pump turned on, you'll have a sprayer you can use out here connected to the water pump or through the plumbing from the city water.